Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got an awesome country style beef stew for you. Ready to go. Simple, fun, delicious, few ingredients. Freeze it if you need to see it, but let's go. Alright guys, you're going to start by slicing into your meat. As you'll be seeing here shortly, we're just slicing it up and speeding it up. That way there you ain't got to sit here and watch me cut all of this meat. Alright, just what you see right there, that is perfect. Yeah, buddy. Next, go ahead, grab you an onion and chop it in half. Flip that over and cut it the long way. That's right, we want long slices for this, because then, once we get this all cut, we're going to be spinning it around and just doing a rough chop. That's right, you just want a rough chop. Uneven pieces are the best because you get a little bit of onion flavor with each bite. Yeah, buddy. I'm going to put these in. You'll see what's going to happen. Oh, guys, look at this. Coming out great. All right, now what you're going to want to do, to a bowl, you're going to come in and hit that with your flour. Just get it all in there. No seasoning. Go ahead and add your meat. That's right. And then we're going to mix it. Just add that in there. Mix it up. What this is going to do when it's coated like this, yep, buddy, that is going to brown perfectly. To a skillet, preheated, add in your olive oil. Get that in there and let it come up to a little bit of a smoke, as you see right here. Go ahead and add in your meat. You're going to have to do this in a few batches. The point of doing this is that that flour is going to brown perfectly onto that meat. Later on, it's just going to make the meat super moist when it's in the stew. And remember guys, this is going to cook for roughly 7 to 8 hours. So you're going to want to start this early in the morning. It's a little bit of work in the morning, but you can throw it in there, get it done. Add you some salt to the pan. You'll see why. Add your pepper. Let that all just incorporate with the juices and the flavor. That's right. Cook it, cook it, cook it. Alright guys, now we're going to remove that. Take a look at those pieces. Just see how there's still some pink into the meat? You don't want this meat fully cooked. You're just looking to brown it. Now, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing to another batch. Repeat the process. Stir it in there, get it somewhat browned. Then we're going to remove it. See the juices on that plate? Oh, it's going to be perfect. It's just going to be perfect. Now, guys, yes, the pan looks rough shaped because we're just got all that flour in there with it, and we browned it, and it's cooked off. That's all right. To that pan, add you some butter. That's right. Do you know what we're doing? No, we're not making a roux. We're deglazing this pan. But before we do that, we're going to add some onions to get some onion flavor into this flavor. So let's go. Get your onions all in there. See how chopped they are? Yeah, uneven cuts. Those are the best. Let these puppies cook down. Now, while we're waiting, go ahead and cut your potatoes. I'm using red potatoes. You can use any potato you want, but I love the red potatoes for my stews. They come out great. Cut them in half and then cut them in half again. That's right. What you see here, that's what you got to do. Just get it done. And then put them all to the side, and then you are going to add them to your pot. I missed that one. See that? I missed it. Now, like I said, add them to your pot. Get that done. Now, you're going to add in a cup of carrots. You can use baby carrots. There's nothing wrong. I'm taking a bite because I love them. Look at these onions. These onions are perfectly cooked, not burnt, just right. Rendered down. We're going to go ahead and add that all in there. The juices, everything. Just add it to your pot. That's right. I'm using a Dutch oven. You guys can use a slow cooker if you want. Now, see that liquid right there? That is some brandy. There comes the country style. This is going to deglaze your pan. It's going to cook off the alcohol and leave you a very distinct flavor that will be well incorporated with the rest of the flavoring coming up. So go ahead, dump in all that juice. It's deglazed your pan, so it's going to make it easier for you to clean. All right, that's right. Add all them juices from the meat. That's got that salt, that pepper, and the natural flavor. Dump that on top, and you know what to do. Just mix it in there. Give it a rough mixing. You don't want it over mixed, but you get the point. All right, to this, you're gonna sprinkle in some salt for some flavor. Next, you're gonna come in with your ground black pepper. Add some for flavor as well. You can season throughout. Make sure to taste this as you go. Now we're coming in with my Tennessee seasoning right here. I love it. Love my seasoning. Add you a little bit of thyme and rosemary. All right, guys. To some hot water, go ahead and add you in your French onion soup mix. Mix it all up in there good. We are gonna go ahead and add this straight into your Dutch oven, as you see me doing right here. Look at that, look at that. Oh, this is gonna provide your gravy for your beef stew. As the liquid comes in, it's gonna incorporate with the onions that are already there. And trust me, it will not be overpowered by onion flavor. That's what the cooking down process. Remember, we're going to be cooking this for a good long time. Low, slow, into the oven, 325. Check it out. Boom, ready to go. At this point, it's been in the oven for roughly 3 to 4 hours. Midway through the cooking process, come in, stir it. Make sure to give it a taste. That way there you can see if you need to add more salt, pepper, thyme, oregano, whatever you want to do. Rosemary, you can get creative. Trust me, this is your recipe. You do what you want. Put the lid back on and pop this puppy back in the oven. Now what we're going to do, guys, is work on this gravy. That's right. We're going to add some cornstarch to your hot water. Stir it up there. Give it a good mixing. Within the last hour, pull this out of the oven and stir in your slurry mix. That's right. Cornstarch slurry. That's going to thicken up this juice to give you a rich, thick gravy for your stew that everybody's come to enjoy. That thick gravy with your stew. All right, guys, just keep adding it in as you need to. Don't overdo it. What you see here in the description is just enough. As you can see, it's already starting to make it a lighter color and starting to thicken up, which is beautiful. All right, guys, now you know what to do. Taste it, stir it, and taste it. Yeah. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah, buddy. Came out great. Put it back in the oven for another hour. At this point, you can taste test it, get it ready to go. Pop this puppy into a bowl, and as you can see, well, she loved it. Guys, hope you enjoyed the recipe. Thank you for checking out Cooking Time with Johnny, where it's always a fun, simple, delicious recipe for you guys. Please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. Please be sure to share it, and let me know what you thought.